Hey guys, back with another video, and today there's another video coming out for me today that I think that some people might want to know about. Some people quit the game and came back, so hopefully this reaches out to people that don't really know much about the game since they quit for maybe a year, 6 months, whatever. This applies for both servers, by the way, JP or global. I'm going to be using the global interface because they're basically the same at this point. I think they've been caught up pretty well. So, as another thing, I've been tinkering with my webcam a lot, and I don't know why it looks good all of a sudden. It looks actually better than I was tinkering with it. I'm getting a little frustrated with the webcam though. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. If there's any webcam professionals, I don't know who would be more knowledgeable than I am, please let me know. And also, as always, if you are a sound engineer of any kind or something like that, please reach out to me, as I'm always trying to perfect my microphone noises. It's not perfect at all, no way. Definitely not perfect. So, anyways guys, on with the video. So let's talk about some features that you may not know about because you may have quit the game a long time ago and you don't know anything about current features. So the first feature I can definitely say, which was brought up to me actually today, and this is not taking a shot at anybody by the way, it's just someone didn't know about this. So basically you don't have to set your lead anymore in the interface of the units, of the unit interface. It's all here now. So going to friends, it's going to be here now, companion settings. So the first unit here, favorite, is what it says. It's going to be what shows up by default when someone looks for you. Let's leave an example. When they go to find and they look for you, I mean they find you. This is what they're going to show you as their featured unit. Is going to be the favorite. Everybody's unit here, so you're seeing as their favorite unit, is their first featured unit there, and they'll not be able to see unless you say it down here in the text. They'll not be able to see any of these 4 other units. So I think self-explanatory. For me right now, it's not organized because I'm lazy, but most times you'll have King Mog units here, wave battle units, which we'll be getting into shortly, and stuff like that. And also for trials and stuff, they'll have them in these 2 slots. So that's one of the main features that got changed on both servers, especially global. It just happened not too long ago. There's a very big boon. Now you can share 5 units instead of just 1, right? That's always a good thing. Another thing for global, and this is the perfect time because it's here right now, is that there's another event other than King Mog, Store Event, Raid. Now there's wave battles, which I'm not going to get into the thing of people not liking it, people thinking it's the worst of raids and King Mogs combined, but basically what it is, these bonus units are not required to get currency. I mean, you just get more currency, but basically what it is. Another thing, by the way, now there's event points for King Mogs especially, but basically you want to run as the highest difficulty you can so you get more event points, then you get more of these rewards all the way down here. I've already gotten all of them, but the main goal obviously is 3,000 for elemental battles, and for King Mog you want to at least go to 60,000 for the unit of choice ticket. So yeah, you just want to be careful not doing any of the lower difficulties unless you can't do the highest difficulty, which you should be able to really do if you're a returning player. You probably have enough units. So another thing, that now King Mog basically is less about event units bonus and more about getting those event points. So energy is far more important than getting bonus. Bonus is still fine, but yeah, more about the the event points. So for wave battles and stuff like that, you're basically just like a raid. Another thing they've changed. Now they're in boxes of guaranteed content. guaranteed stuff you'll get in all these boxes, and down below you'll get more stuff. Each box is different than the other. And once you get to the after that, it's just a normal pool where you have chances of getting certain things. For raids especially, there's a chance of 3-star EX tickets and things like that. At least on the JB side. I don't know if that's the global on the global side that's a thing yet. Another feature, it just came for global only. When you go to here, if you've already beaten the story, now you can go in and get some more lapis and things of that nature. When you beat these missions all over again, you don't have to worry about the missions themselves. You just beat the level and you get the reward, basically. So this is something that just happened on the global side, so if you're not knowing about this, go ahead and get that lapis. And I think we're about caught up with interfaces and things that you might. Oh, here, another thing that if you quit for a very long time now, there's a thing called door pots, where basically it's like the Goku meme from Dragon Ball Z. You're going further beyond. Basically, it's not really a meme, but like it's a catchphrase or something. You're basically going further beyond. You're extending the limits of your units. It even says right down there. But you can't, it's not infinite, guys. It's not an infinite amount. You can only go a certain amount. So, for example, I think it's like 25, 20. I think it's 20 for most stats. And if they're like a mage, they can go to 9. Theoretically, most units that are mages can go to 97 magic base as a boost. And if they're physical DPS, normally they can go to 97 attack. Not always the case for every unit though. There are some units that will be coming out that fluctuate a little bit. Zidane, the new CG Zidane is a prime example of someone who does not have 65 base attack when potted. Anyways, as you can see here, there's other things. Chamber of Enlightenment is another thing that's a global change. Another interface change. Basically, you get these maps, keys, and you get points for getting these into these Chamber of Enlightenments, and you get one for each day. I haven't done that in a while, but for people that are returning, you definitely want to be doing this every single day. And the reason why you want to do that, go into here, and one of the biggest changes that you need to know. Now there's something called latent abilities. Now, if you knew about the JB side, you know that when you beat series boss battles, we'll be getting into that. If you don't even know about that, we'll get into that. You get their buff immediately, whereas on global, you need to earn them a little bit. So, the reason why you want all those enlightenment points with those keys is so you have some enlightenment points so you can get the full ability completed. So yeah, not every unit, obviously not every unit's gonna have it, but another thing that's not required, but another trial system that is in the game now for someone who has not played for that long period of time. Now you can fight against old, basically main villains of certain Final Fantasies. So here you go. It's not required on the global side for you to beat them in order to get the latent abilities on your units, but it does offer some decent rewards. Most people look at this the most. The 1,000 lapis on each of them. There's 1,000 lapis for each of these. That's pretty good, right? And there's the Chamber of Vengeful, which you can repeat over and over again for more and more rewards, but the catch is you need to have more units. Basically, you can't bring the same amount of units or you won't get the credit. So as you can see here, it's a unit challenge, where basically the more units you have and you're able to clear, the more rewards you get. So let's give you an example here. The extra challenges. See, since I've beaten all these stages, I was able to clear all these. So 25 units maximum is needed for the elite stage. And I know that I have not really touched any of these, but that's more of being lazy. But see, depending on how many units you have, you're able to get more of these rewards. So most people bring a carry unit for a certain trial and leave the other ones, switch all the other ones out, so then they can just go ahead and beat it and then switch over to the next one, beat it, and keep going until you get all the rewards. So there's that. Lastly, there'll be a new game mode coming out on the global side into the springtime, quote unquote. Where basically, it's already on the JB side called Dark Visions, and that'll be a game mode. I mean, completely different. You can bring 6 units, but they have to be your 6 units. You can't bring a dupe friend unit. You can't bring a friend unit. You can't bring dupes. And I'll be making a more bigger, indefinite guide since I've been in Dark Visions for several months now. I think I have a better grasp than my original guide, which was a little rushed. But we'll go into more Dark Visions, so if you want to know more about Dark Visions in the future when it comes out, please subscribe to the channel. So, I think we've covered about everything that you need to know. The last bonus thing for people who just don't know much about it, the Chocobo, Lots D Chocobo is basically, it's not guaranteed. If you try to play the slots normally, I don't think I have any. Nope, I can't show you, sorry. But it's basically a slot machine in a gacha game, I know, right? But might as well, there's a skip option up here, might as well just click skip, because it doesn't matter how many times you click, it's predetermined what you get. So just skip ahead, and you can get Lapis, you can get tickets, stuff like that. To make sure you're logging in, get those coins that you need to play the game. I think we've covered about everything that's been coming out of the game. I don't need to cover Expeditions because that's been out for years now. I don't think anyone's quit. If you quit for over 2 years, I think you're not going to be coming back. This is for some. This is for someone who maybe quit for maybe a year or so. Another bonus thing, I think. That's kind of maybe not well known. Is Esper orders. On the JB side, you need them to basically, they're keys, but on the global side, they're not. You don't need to spend them to get into Esper fights. So basically, what these do is level up give your Espers more of the. Sorry about that. More things in order to learn, more SP, so they can learn more things in their grid. That's another interface. I guess all these things are just coming back to me, coming out to me. I only had like 5 of them, but now there's like so many more. So I think we covered all our bases. If you guys have any other questions, if you're a returning player or you're just like a very casual player and you don't really know what's going on with the game, for global or JP, please let me know down in the comment section below. And I'll be gladly to help you, and there'll be a Discord link down below in the video description if you need even more help. For JP or global, doesn't matter. If you want friends, Discord. There's friend codes section in my Discord you can find as well to find new friends. I think that's about it, guys. Like I said, if you have any more questions, I'm glad to help you. I'm very helpful, glad to help. So let me know down below if I missed anything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.